Hello guys, welcome back to Surya Zone. Today we are at day 14 of our 50-day SQL challenge, and then the today problem name is 1934 confirmation rate. And here we have a table like sign up, which has an attribute of user ID and timestamp. And I am requesting you to go through this table definition, guys. It will helpful for us because in yesterday video we have found some issues because the employee ID is the unique key, but we have used the employee name in the group by combination, due to which few test cases failed, right? So it's better to read this table definition to understand how the data granularity is. Okay, so in sign up we have an attribute like user ID and timestamp, and user ID is the unique value for this table, and each row contains information about the sign up time for this user. Okay, sign up time for this particular user. And then next thing is the confirmation rate, which we have is a confirmation table, which we have the attribute like user ID, timestamp, and then the action. So here it is nothing but user ID and timestamp is the primary key combination of a columns with unique values for this particular table. And then user ID is a foreign key reference to join with our sign up table. And then action, so foreign key, this is nothing but a key to join with our reference table, that is signups. And then action is an enum of type confirmed and timed out, which contains the data like this. And then each row of this table indicates that the user with user ID requested a confirmation message at a timestamp, and that confirmation message was either confirmed or expired without confirming. Okay, so before going to the problem statement, they have given some calculations we have to make use in our logic. So what they are mentioning is the confirmation rate of a user is the number of confirmed messages divided by the total number of requested confirmation messages. So what they are saying is we need to find the confirmation rate, and how do we calculate this? We need to find the number of confirmed messages divided by the total number of messages that the user had sent. Okay, and then the confirmation rate of user that did not send any request or any confirmation messages 0. By default we can make it as a 0, or in the solution by default it will handle as 0. I will show you while doing the code. And round the confirmation rate to 2 decimal places. This is what they are asking. Once we are finding the confirmation rate, we have to round it to 2 decimal places. Okay, and then the problem statement is write a solution to find the confirmation rate of each user. Return the result of a table in any order. Okay, we have a sign up table, we have a confirmation tables, and then we have an output. So if you see the user ID 3, user ID 3 had tried for 2 times, and all the 2 times is timed out. So 2 divided by 0, it will be 0. Okay, so for user ID it will be 0 because confirmed messages divided by 2, right? So 0 by 2, it will be 0 only. Okay, and then the next case is 7. If you see the 7 comes 3 times, and 3 divided by 3, all the 3 times he got the confirmation message. So 3 divided by 3, 1. So here it is coming as 1. Okay, and then the next thing is 2. So if you see the 2 has come 2 times, out of which 1 time is confirmed and 1 time is timed out. So it will be 1 divided by 2, it will be 0.50. Okay, and then 6 did not even request for a message. So that's why for 6 by default it is coming as 0, and that is what in the explanation also they have provided. Okay, I am requesting you to go through the explanation as well. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Let's dive into the problem. I hope you are clear about the explanation. Okay, so select from signups. Yes. So here we have to use left join because we don't have all the user IDs that is present in the right table, and into the expected output also we are expecting this 6 to be present. That's why we are going for a left join. Left join confirmations C on yes dot user ID equal to C dot user ID, and then into the select statement we want yes dot user ID comma case when C dot action. So next we need to identify it by how much time it got confirmed, right? Like that. So that's why I am handling in this way. So when C dot action equal to confirmed, then 1 else 0 end. Okay, so I am doing a sum of this, or we can do a count also. That's not a problem because we are adding a 1. Whenever it is a confirmed, then only we are making as 1, otherwise 0. So this is nothing but confirmation count. And then we need to find the total count of employees. I mean total count of users. Total number of times that user had sent a message, right? So that we will identify from the confirmation table, because if you see the confirmation data, 7 has come 3 times, 2 has come 2 times, 3 has come 2 times, right? So what we can do is count of distinct, count of c dot user id as total users. Okay, now I am grouping it based on group by s dot user id. Okay, let me run this piece of code now. Yeah, so here if you see, we have got the confirmation count and we have got the total count. So now we have to divide this by this total users. Okay, so 1 divided by 2, 0 0.5, 0 by 2, 0, 0 by 0, 0, 3 by 3, 1. So and also we have to round that particular piece of result, right? So how we can do is, either we can store this in a CTE with CTE as select star from CTE. So here user ID, comma, confirmation count divided by total number of users. This calculation was provided by LeetCode only in the particular statement, and then we need to round it to 2 decimal places. Round, comma 2. Okay, let me run this now. But divide by 0 error. Okay, so like what to say? We have got that 0 right in this particular statement, where the confirmation count was not 0. So we have to handle that in such a way. Let me do one thing. Let's simply select the star to show what is happening. Yeah, so here if you see, we are getting 0, right? So 0 by anything, it will be 0, right? So we have to write a case statement. So select user id, comma, case when confirmation count equal to 0, then 0. Okay, else confirmation count divided by total users. Okay, and then we can round this, round, comma 2. Okay, as confirmation rate. Okay, let me run this now. Okay, else we have to add end, right? So end. Okay, okay. So we are not getting the decimal points now. So to calculate the decimal point, what we can do is, instead of simply dividing, I am multiplying the total users with 1.00. Okay. Oh, what happened here? Sorry, I think not this top one. I mean total users. Will multiply this with 1.00, and this will be 0.00 by default. Okay, let me run this now. Cool. Now we have got the expected result. Like 2 is 0.5, 3 is 0.0. So I have multiplied the confirmation count with 1.00 so that it will become 2 decimals. And also, like I don't think this round is required. Let me try to remove this and then run, because anyway we have handled it in this way. Yeah, it got succeeded, guys. Let's try to submit and check whether all the test cases are getting success or not. Okay, there are few test cases which got failed. We will check now what is the issue. Yeah, so in few places, see where this is the issue. Like we are getting 0.5 and 0.33, but here it is like going 0.33333 like that, right? So that round is needed. So that's why it's always like this is anyway we are learning, right? So these things can happen. So if you put round of 2, then this scenario will get handled by default. Okay. So if I run now and if we submit it, oh, so runtime error it is throwing here. Okay. So we have to add end. Oh, I am missing this end every time, guys. My bad. End in case one statement, and I have added it in the below. My God. Let me rerun it. Yeah, so now it has succeeded. The test case has been succeeded. Let me try to submit it. Cool, now it has accepted all the test cases, guys. I hope you are clear and how to debug the problem if we face any issues. Okay, if you like this video, please do share and subscribe, guys. It will motivate me to create more quality content. Cool, thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.